exciting stuff today. 1,000 Poems update. Might be a quick one. Or I might just wait and film steps of this process. But yeah, footings are in. We're making one massive parking garage. Since this is kind of on a hill, obviously it's higher over there than it is over here. This is gonna be paved concrete parking. That's gonna be higher than that floor by 10 centimeters. We're going about a centimeter, 1 centimeter drop per meter. And yeah, I got big beam runners. This is all gonna be one massive cantilever style parking garage. We got a 3-bay covered parking right now that everyone fights over for. Because if you get the choice to park your car in the shade, keep out of the sun and weather, might as well. So this will be 18 car parking. Each bay 3 meters wide. So plenty of room to open your door, carry your luggage without having to rub up against the neighboring car. So first 6 bays is gonna be 30 centimeters higher than the remaining bays. The other 12 bays will be 30 centimeters lower. And the first 6 bays will be deeper than the remaining 12. Just because we got space here to extend it. In case you got a long truck, bus, or even just a short-term boat that just wants to come in for servicing, work, sea trials, instead of going all the way up to the hangar. We can just stick them into here, let them work in the shade, because that's what they already do over there at the covered parking. But just giving more options, trying to get bigger, ready for more people, pretty much. Build it and they will come. So just in the filming of this video itself, I think I'm gonna hold off posting this right away. I'll film the next step of progress and probably just keep it filmed until it's completely done. My guess is maybe a month this will be done. Don't have too many people working, just steadily, but get it right and perfect in one go. Lake's looking amazing. What's going on here?
New parking.
Covered parking.
Covered parking.
You got your supervisors by you there?
Yeah.
Missy Mila? What is it?
Are you doing a good job?
I think so. They're inspecting something. Expect what you inspect.
About anything with these dogs here, right? Who's it? Who's it? Yeah.
They're going to bark at something. Concrete trucks here. So they've been forming, yeah, we'll go over here first. We've been forming all these beams everywhere. The lake sure does look good again. They're about halfway down. Starting to pour it all up. Got Bob over here inspecting the concrete. Look at that focus. What could he be thinking about? Hey Bob, looks good? Can't hear me. Looks good? Still can't hear me. Maybe you hear me now. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Look a little stiff there walking.
Yeah, I am. Maybe that hammer massage, bad idea.
Alrighty, parking garage update. Watering and compacting down the ground. Pretty cool. So you see all the beams running somewhat. They're at dirt level. Running along all these spots. But yeah, just compacting it all. Getting ready to pour concrete eventually. You can see these will be the cantilevered structure. Be leaning outwards like that. So you got two poles going up in pairs, and they'll be latticed up with a big latticed arm going out. But yeah, big parking bay. First 4 bays are extra deep by 4 more meters, and then this one tapers in to the bay. So you got, this one's kind of like a deep bay and it gets more shallow. But yeah. Covered parking update. Nice day in the lake again. So yeah, we got beams that run the whole back length that support all these 2 poles going all the way back. So we got these beams running out, but we don't have any beams that are supporting the front of the concrete. So if you think parking 2 bays, the center is not very strong, even though the ground is quite compact. So we're just making it extra deep in the whole front. You're gonna rebar it, acting like one of these beams. This is support the weight of all the cars that's gonna be parking. Because you don't want to get the job done and then not long after the floor starts cracking everywhere. But yeah, big parking bay. Big covered parking. Covered parking update. We got concrete trucks coming tomorrow. So we got all our levels marked with tape and all these pieces of rebar. You'll see here. It's our level. We're doing a 1% level. Since we don't have a beam, this is what I was talking about. We're going extra deep in the front with all this rebar, so it acts as like a beam, because nothing is supporting the front of the concrete, even though the ground's real hard packed from years and years of being driven on. And I think this is either 3/4 or 2/3 the way we're gonna pour. Is where the last 6 bays is much deeper. As you can see, it goes back way to the back, an extra 4 meters, just for long stuff. If we ever get trucks, slide trucks, or mini buses, or sprinter vans, or stuff like that. Longer bays for them. These are only 6 meters with some overhang, possibly around 6.5 meters. Most cars are under 6 meters. Like the trucks all over there, they're just under 6 meters. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. Stay tuned for concrete trucks tomorrow. Right, Mila? Missy, what is it? Good morning. Just waiting on the concrete truck to do the first big section. Gonna be exciting to have covered parking, well, additional covered parking now. It's been well overdue. Let's go. Concrete trucks here. สอยแน่นอน Earlier was a cute one. Now we're to a proper size concrete truck. Man-sized concrete truck. Well, there we go. All done. You have a culprit over here. Look at that. I wonder which dog did that. Missy Mila, come on. Your paws look clean. What happened to you? Come on. Look at what's pulling in. 2 trucks. Big boy and his little 6-wheeler. Back to back. So first section's all done, and now we're doing the 6 deeper bays. Let's go check it out. Big boy now. And then these blue pipes here, they're going to be the sleeves for all these posts, just so they're concrete formed, and we're going to leave the PVC in them. Just sandpaper and paint them later. So just a cool, quick idea, so we don't have to board up or form any kind of posts that are above the floor. Let's go. You don't go walking that concrete, all right? Say we're about a quarter to a third of the way. That's it for this load. The other truck already went to go refill, and this one's going out again. That's that. Last little bit. Last truck. Backing up into position. Covered parking. Concrete slabs all done. Steel's all here. Looking really fresh. We're doing uprights now. Back ones are 400 centimeters and front ones are 410. Measuring off the ground. You're gonna have a big cantilevered hanging roof, and this will be all latticed. It's gonna look pretty cool. But yeah, just stay tuned as we construct all this. We're starting this lower level so we can get it done, as people like to park as close as they can to the docks, you know, just shorter distance walk. You know, people like convenience, so we're starting on this end first, and we're gonna work our way this way. But yeah, be pretty cool. Stay tuned. All right, first horizontal cantilever going on. Looking pretty cool. So, first post up to the top is 4.10 m. The rear one, 4 meter. That's a full 6 meter length 2x4 going to the end. Keep it pretty flat. Looking clean and stealthy. Then we'll probably about 2/3 of the way of this. We're gonna have one piece that goes down to here, then back up, and we're gonna just lattice the same angle pattern, I believe, or these might open up more, and then probably one horizontal at the base. Morning update, right, Betty? Morning update. Got the first piece put on, and now we're talking about how to brace it all up with these cuts and how we're gonna lattice this structure. So it's gonna look pretty cool. So this will be the first one, and then we're gonna do the end one, get it all correct, and we're gonna put a string that's tensioned all the way to the other one, and then we have them copy the end one so it's identical to this, and then we'll make all the other ones all the same height for the cantilevered roof. But yeah, you'll see in a little bit. It's gonna look pretty cool. And lake's a little hazy this morning, but nice and flat. And let's go. I'm gonna show my wife how beautiful this structure is. Look, she's really excited to see this beautiful structure.
I just woke up.
Yeah, my manager sleeps in sometimes. You gonna come inspect your work, Anna? Isn't that pretty? You see, it goes zigzag. Choo, choo, choo. This is called lattice.
Wow, very good.
And then that's cantilevered.
Very good.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a temporary prop up
Temporary
until we get the whole structure built, and then we'll let it off. They'll settle maybe slightly, but not much. It's gonna be cool.
Like, subscribe. What do you think? Spider-Man.
You're checking to see if there's any droop before there's load on it. ใช้จับไว้แน่นๆนะครับเมื่อกี้นั้นวัดไหนไฟเลยนะมันก็ไม่ได้ตกเลยนะไม่ใช่ตกเท่าเดิมถ้าตกก็เต็มที่ก็มิล 2 มิล Yes, pretty strong. It's at the same height. Took out this propped up thing, but now we're going to see if it'll bounce on its own load yet. It's alright, looks alright. We'll have the weight of the roof, should be good, and everything will be all tied in. Okay, ผ่านไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวเชื่อมค้ำเหมือนเดิม Looks good. Now just don't fall climbing down, right? That's how we working at heights is done in Thailand. Don't need a harness. Go girls. And then we got Mila over here. Covered parking update. Give everyone a look at our progress. Wow. Let's go. We're about 50% down on the shallower end. They've moved up the step up in the deeper end over there. Got some guys over here just chiseling out about an inch down, about 2 to 3 centimeters. We're putting white tile down here for parking lines. That way it keeps everyone pretty uniform. All the bays are plenty wide, so you can still unload, open your doors out without it being too close to your neighbor's car. The structure's very fun. It was fun to build, I would say. A lot of Xing and lattice bracing. You can see how we've run all the The poles are 4x4s, and then we have 2x4s for the lattice structure. We have diagonals going on one side and the horizontals on the other. So the load face is all still on the outside of the box. And we got 2x2s along the whole top to keep back the bamboo if it ever decides to lean on the roof so it doesn't bend the sheet metal roofing. This is a step up. I believe this is 25 or 30 centimeters up. So are the top of the poles. So for this bay to that roof, there'll be a step up here too. So we maintain the same roof height throughout. As you can see, these bays go in deeper than that side. There will be poles supporting the back side of this covered parking. There'll be 4x4s going up here and there. And now they're just duplicating all the lattice structure on these poles to look just like those. So it'll just go up, and then the upper structure we do later once this is all tack welded and approved into place. But yeah, looking good. You can see they've concrete saw cut the lines. They're chiseling out all the required spots where the tile's going. This is a cleanup, preparing for tiling. As you can see here, you're just hosing it down, keep the dust under control. Concrete rubble bits, we're just putting it out in the dirt just to add to the gravel. You can see them here cleaning it all up, making it look good. Team's doing a great job. We'll go over here where it's all done. This was started in the morning, the official tiling. Nice white lines. Looking pretty good. Pretty big. They're 8" by 8" tiles, so making it really easy to park and know your slot. So no one's parking over or someone else's spot. But yeah, looking pretty good. Lake's looking wonderful. Cool new setup with the water going down. Had our first rain yesterday. Hadn't rained in a month or so. It was getting pretty dry. Little side project. Improving the workshop. Gonna make shadow boards for hanging everything. All the tools, toys, big workbench, outlets going here. The floor is gonna be raised and tiled. They're kind of an off brown ones down here. Those are the tiles for the parking lines. And that's for another job. But yeah, we got a lot of work lights going in, a bunch of floodlights, doing a warm white and a white daylight lighting to keep the white balanced. But yeah, plug outlets everywhere, make it convenient to use everything. Everything's coming along. Another nice day at the lake. Little parking garage update. You walk over here, it's quite big. All right. As you can see, we're about halfway done. Looking really good. And each bay is 3 meters. So you have plenty of room to open your door, take your luggage out without worrying about hitting your neighbor's car. But yeah, it's looking really good. Now we're doing the step up. So the floor jumps up 30 centimeters here. And then that's how these are gonna tie in. Coming over here a little bit more. And yeah, and these bays, step away. So this is kind of staggered. It just fits with the back there. So this bay is still about the same depth as that, but then this one starts getting longer. And we got back poles just to support it all because it's got to hold back the bamboo. We couldn't keep this floating because with bamboo weight, just risking damage. But also having these uprights back here will make it much stronger. This bamboo is pretty much already dead. Some of them were alive, but just had to clear it so it wasn't touching any of the structure. But yeah, looking pretty cool. Then later we're gonna shave down the road here, so the transition from the parking to the road is pretty much, well, the road will be slightly higher and everything's sloping this way so it drains. We got the concrete road back there. That concrete road will start going down and have a smooth transition to this floor and keep going down the whole way. But yeah, makes it really nice to park here. Just give people more peace of mind and security while they leave their car here for a few days or weeks, or however long they plan to stay while they're out on the lake, on their houseboat, or at a resort, somewhere where they don't have to come and check or worry about their car. Yeah, cool stuff. Where are you going? Head somewhere. Another thing we just finished, well, everything besides the front glass. So this will be mirror glass door and a big swing door with deadbolts. So normally I enter through the smaller door. This will be a push-pull door. Anyways, the shelves aren't really organized yet. The whole room's tiled. These will just be big shadow boards for tools, archery, all the games. It's a place to just tuck and hide stuff away. A bunch of really bright work lights, workbenches. Not really sure how we're gonna organize the room, but once we get the windows and glass doors in, install an air con, and yeah, get to organizing this room. Pretty big and roomy workshop. Pretty cool. Look at that. Another parking garage update. Back to connecting the complete lower section to the step up. So, come along. Looking really good. Got the X's in the first bay already all up. It'll look kind of like over there underneath the metal roofing. This one won't have it, but these two bays will. The back extension. These bays are deeper than the other bays. Just finishing welding. I think they're painted up to about here. They haven't painted onwards yet with all the new fresh welds. But yeah, coming along. What is it, girls? Huh? What is it? Your tongue sticking out? Missy! There you are. Is your little tongue? Workshop glass installed. It's a one-way kind of mirror finish. Looks awesome. Oh boy. But yeah, check it out. I was just in here, that's why the fan's still spinning. There we go. But yeah, it's almost all done. Put one air con in there. Be a nice workshop. Oh, Mila likes it already. Mila, ready? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, soft closing. Wow, look at that. Just really made the place look much better. Whew. Cool moment here. Pouring concrete. As you can see over here, our parking garage is almost done. Looking great. We got some leveling over there with the backhoe and a track dumper. Got to shave down the road a little bit here so it levels out with the floor of the parking garage. But yeah, we're gonna pave from where the concrete ends over there and continue it all the way to here where the boat ramp is, and tying it in with this little bit. Why we went all the way up to here is because sometimes when people drive, it can carry dust with the wind to where we sit and eat. So this will clean it all up and make it look a lot more nice for sure. Another load of concrete coming today. Weather's looking amazing. Yeah, you see we poured that section over there. That came out really nice. And this is the next bit. It's gonna tie in with the boat ramp, and then this will be paved eventually as well. But yeah, sure is nice. Really changed the look. Made everything look much more professional. Pretty cool. Bit of rain going on. Kind of cozy actually. Got the girls here hanging out. We got a trailer project going on, refurbishment. Full on overhaul. New bearings, new wheels, greasing, new hitch, new trailer stand, new winch coming, new bunk carpets, new tires. So anyways, cut and chiseled out or jackhammered all the concrete for the tile parking lines just to help people park straight. They're almost done. So they got up to here today, and there's one more line over here. It'll just be mirrored kind of like down on that end, and then finishing up our wiring that goes down to our docks. And as you can see, we have shaved down the road just because we want the transition from the parking here to be, you know, there will be a slope, a 1% slope. So every meter, there's going to be around a centimeter rise, just so the water drains. But anyways, this has to continue the same slope. So if we were ever to have a trailer, some customers may say, don't launch until I arrive, because they want to unload their bags straight in the boat, park their car, jump in the boat with the tractor, launch, and just go check in at the resort. So that's what these deep bays are really for, is so the tractor and the boat can be on standby until the owners arrive. And if we had to hitch or unhitch, you want the level to be the same, because if the road's too high, the trailer tongue would be up quite a bit and that trailer stand might not touch the ground. So very important to keep it quite level. We have a sprinkle of rain going on right now, and you can see we're prepping for concrete tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain much more than this. And let's see. But yeah, the road's gonna go all the way to there and match up right up to the boat ramp. Just poured another section of concrete. Really just molded into this upper lift here. Molded it well into this upper jump here, so it kind of swoops down in this bay. So looking really good. And since there's some concrete runoff as they were leveling it, got onto that floor a little bit, so they're cleaning it up as they're still tiling the parking lines. Oh, none, Beck! Scared me for a second. I thought it was going to be a heavy downpour, but we're safe. Light sprinkle right now. But yeah, so he's just hosing off, prep working where he's got to tile the parking lines like you see over here. And the siding for the back there are already both ordered. We're just putting metal siding on that corner and that corner to give like a protected wall. But yeah, looking good. It's gonna be all concrete eventually. Mila, what do you think? Missy, what do you think? You like walking in concrete, huh? You too. Both of you like walking in concrete. You like walking in concrete? Mila, is that your toy? Let me throw your toy. Yeah. Let's go. This here is one of our cooler machines. Always like track equipment. It's a 3-ton payload, all hydraulically powered. It's a Kubota actually, out of all. But yeah, real neat. Even with the full load, you can go into pretty soft grounds and it won't sink. But yeah, pretty cool. This groundwork for the new concrete road. Excuse the loud diesel engine on the excavator. Pretty cool. Road's coming along. Alright, super busy, bit noisy, but here we go. Last little stretch of concrete. We just finished pouring the first half. Now we're gonna work up from the north and go towards the south. That way if we need to launch in the next few days, we can. So this concrete here finally meets up with our boat ramp now. Looking pretty good. It tapers down from a 5-meter road to our 4-meter boat ramp. We're gonna keep the tar line center here. So when you're backing up the trailer, the tractor drivers and everyone, you can keep an eye if you're off centering or not when you're backing down the ramp. It's gonna tie in this concrete. Everything's all smooth and flowy. It's all gonna fit up with the building and everything is sloped at about 1%. So, coming along nicely. Let's make our way up this way and show you what we're doing over here. Oh, we got tire stoppers now. Check it out. We're all anchored into the concrete. Just, you know, prevent people from backing a little too far. Apologies for the noise. But yeah, about where that track dumper is now, that's where concrete is. And that's where it's gonna end. Doing a little wind barrier wall, just this corner, making it look nice. Yeah, come along. Got Miss Betty over there doing something. Someone's ripping out there in a jet ski. Bit of crazy weather today, but as you can see, we're poured all the way to the boat ramp. got it blocked off. This is from today. It's enough for the dogs and humans to walk on without putting a paw print. But yeah, getting this all prepped. Working our way up. We got 4 more sections, going 12-meter sections long. Just leveling out the dirt. And yeah, got new workshop lights over here. Getting installed now. But yeah, making everything nice. Right, Missy? You making everything nice? Missy? Missy, sit. Good girl. Good girl. We got the girls just hanging out, enjoying the new concrete. We got Missy there. Missy. Got Mila. Mila. And we got Betty. Betty. Betty, Betty. Betty. Yeah. Her old ears still work. You know, pan over here. Still finishing up some stuff. Gonna extend this back siding a little bit more this way. 3 more panels, so use up all the leftover material. It was supposed to go there, but the lattice structure just looks impressive. Didn't want to cover it up. So just extending it a little bit more, you'll almost cover that entire bay. And yeah, looking good. We did this pour this morning, and there's only 3 more. So we got 12 more meters up to this line, then the other lines just before that curve starts, and then the last little jump to connect it by the laundry room there where the tractors all park. And then we gotta mesh up this spot here from the edge of the concrete up so you can still drive stuff up, just so it's a smooth transition, not a step. And we'll fire up the diesel water pump and hose it all down, get the concrete all clean, and it's gonna look nice. Look real nice. Beautiful day in the lake again. Yeah. What are they barking at? What are you barking at? Huh? What you barking at? Here's a size comparison of the parking. Let's just see. An extended limo style golf cart. Pretty high. Then there's a mid-size Ford Ranger Raptor. Look at all that headroom. It's a big building. Breezy day today. Pouring this bit. And we got 1 more to do tomorrow. And then we'll do the front apron going up to the building here last. Pretty cool stuff. Making progress. Looks real cool. Cutting all the expansion cracks. Then they'll heat up tar and pour it all in. Looking good. All right, got the big boy here today. Pouring the last little bit to connect with that. I mean, we made it quite a ways. And then this front apron, we're doing tomorrow. It's gonna pretty much mesh up from this to that in a straight line. Yeah, still gotta shave some dirt off so it's a straight transition. And this here will go down to the beginning of that curve. But yeah, looking really good. cooking something over here. Look at all that tar. So that's for all the expansion cracks. They just cut and cleaned all of it out. Everywhere. It's going everywhere. They sawed all that out. Putting it all in so you don't get any water seeping through and ever have a cave-in kind of the road doesn't collapse. But yeah, beautiful day. Beautiful road. Yeah, looking good. Look at them go. Look at that focus. Pouring away. Last little bit of concrete. Pouring this apron. Going up to the storage room and laundry room. But yeah, that's it for this job. And later they're going to be finishing all the tar expansion gaps going up to all these connecting points. And this will probably be all cut and tarred in tomorrow. Cleaning up all the scaffolding, all the tools. But yeah, we're like 95% or more done. Complete soon. A bit of gravel so it doesn't get all muddy and sticky, because all the concrete we're doing this year for this time. Yeah, some gravel. This is it. We are done. If you look from there, we have finished pouring concrete. This apron's all done. We did the hazard caution yellow and black just so someone doesn't scrape their car here. But yeah, looking amazing. Just this side alone, without double parking 2 deep smaller cars, we have a total of 16 bays. The slope's very minute, so when you drive in, looking from over here, y'all can see that it's pretty flat. Doesn't obstruct your view when you come in. You still get that amazing lake view when you arrive. A lot going on today. It's a Saturday. A lot of the wet rafts are out there hanging out for sunset, if there is a sunset to see. So all these things have long-tail diesel engines, and people just listen to really loud music and have a good time. So back over here, this is all new. This is the last bit and the apron, and this was also widened, the dirt, and we just had fresh gravel put on it because the type of dirt we get here is very clay-like. Gets really muddy, becomes a mess. We just packed all that in, making everything looking quite nice. The girls are happy. I think they like the concrete. What, you want me to throw the toy? No? Okay. She won't give it to you? All right. So, just this corner, we've actually, this whole structure is built pretty overkill. not only does it have the hold the cantilever, and you got subground beams that run out, so the whole structure is like a big C. You know, there's concrete beams running out with the floor, and this is overhanging, as well as it's got to push back the bamboo. We just put in like extra of this, so if the bamboo leans up against it, it doesn't bend or ding the roof. Same in the back. Every bay's got tire stoppers, so most vehicles won't hit the back, and you'll have enough to open your trunk or hatch depending on the car, and if not, you just move forward more. Everything in the back here's also got reinforcement, so if the bamboo were to ever lean back against here, it won't damage the overhang on the roof. Parking lines went pretty big. They're 8" by 8". Just making it easy for people to see. Since there's a step down here, and that's what that notch is up on the roof. Maybe you can see better if we go over here. We have this step down. I believe I've explained it before, because this whole road keeps going uphill. We didn't really want to have a bay where it leans sideways, so we just decided to do a step up. And we didn't want to do a vertical face all the way to here in case someone were to hit it or they cut the corner a little too quick. So this is a ramp. We had to paint it also hazard or caution yellow and black, just like that, because we actually did have a car scrape a little bit coming in and out because they weren't paying attention. I think they were just amazed at the view or happy they're here. And yeah, scraped their car a little bit, didn't hurt anything. And yep, white parking lines, 16 cars deep, another 3 over here, you know. And then if we really had to, you can park some cars, you know, long ways here. I say all the way up to the tractor parking, put 25 cars in this area easily. We'll walk over here a little bit. Just filled in the dirt to the concrete's edge, flush. Got grass seeds, just to all grow in and look nice. Same as over here. Since we didn't take off any from the original surface, like you see over there, we just poured the concrete on top of the road. So we had to get extra gravel to make this a gentle transition. And same thing, grass seeds and stuff are coming, just so we continue our grass, have it looking nice. But yeah, huge improvements. This would have been awesome to have when I was a kid. Riding bicycles or skateboarding would have been good fun. But better than that, got it when I'm old. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this episode. Subscribe, like, share the video, give it a thumbs up, you know, subscribe again, tell your friends to subscribe, and then we'll keep doing cool content like this. Right? Subscribe, Betty. Right? Tell everyone to subscribe, yeah. Right? Subscribe. Yeah. And forgot to, I don't know if I showed it already, but yeah, the workshop. Well, Dad's workshop, just so it's neat and tidy. Mirror glass so you can't see the mess inside. Look at that. I mean, work lights, shadow boards so you can hang all he wants and draw what tool or shape of whatever he wants on there. Aircon, big workbench. Still, he needs to come and organize it all and make it cool. Maybe hang a TV so he watches YouTube to figure out what he's trying to build. But yeah, proper work lights. Looking good. Dogs can't even see me. They can hear me. Yep. Cool room, huh? last hose off because we've just been having so much rain. It's just been kind of muddy. But an official cleanup just so the job's done. Got the diesel pump on, a lot of pressure, a lot of flow with these 1-inch garden hoses. And everything's spick and spam and clean. ใส่ยางหนีนะใช่แล้ว Oh, I got wet feet now. Yep, looking good. Getting her all clean. Real nice. Nothing like fresh concrete. And eventually someday this might get all paved too. Might be a go-kart track or something just for fun. Get some fast electric go-karts. Be pretty cool. Big covered parking lot. Look at that Raptor, looking small.